Hello, welcome to another episode of Looking Good with Nate. Today is a movie that I am definitely looking forward to, and that is Netflix's The Irishman, bringing back Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, Al Pacino for, I believe, well, here, I was gonna say it might be like a sequel to one of the previous movies, or like, I don't know, maybe like even a prequel, because I mean, with this movie, if you don't know, they're using de-aging technology, so it's gonna look like a younger version of the three men I just mentioned. But again, why am I speculating? Let's dive in, shall we?
Hello? Hey, my friend. I got that kid I was talking to you about here. I'm gonna put him on the phone and let you talk to him, okay?
Hello?
Is that Frank?
Yes.
Hiya, Frank. This is Jimmy Hoffa.
Glad to meet you.
Glad to meet you, too, even if it's over the phone. Our friend speaks very highly of you.
Thank you.
Only 3 people in the world have one of these. And only one of them is Irish.
I heard you paint houses.
No, please. No, Frank.
Oh!
Yes, I do, sir.
Where are you going?
Going to work.
Well, you know, there's a situation going on now, Frank. Big business and the government, they're trying to pull us down.
You might be demonstrating a failure to show appreciation.
I know things they don't know I know.
You can't miss the big picture.
Sooner or later. Get the gun out of his hand! Everybody put here as a date when he's gonna go.
Do you want to be a part of this fight? Would you like to be a part of this history?
Yes, I would. Whatever you need me to do, I'm available.
He likes to talk, don't he?
Yeah, I'm about that. I'm about this. This looks cool. The moment I kind of switched it on, I started thinking to myself, like, it's been a while since they've done a good mob movie. I think the last one that I liked, anyways, was The Departed. Of course, was that also directed by Martin Scorsese? I think it was. The one with Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, and Jack Nicholson. There we go. That's gonna kill me. I guess I better. But I mean, while I'm looking it up, I can tell you that this movie was not easy to get made. It took a long time to get Martin Scorsese to choose a studio to go with. Eventually, he obviously landed with Netflix. He was hesitant to go against that, though, and the only reason he did it was because there will be an in-theater release of this movie. It's not just gonna go straight to Netflix. It might be same day. Well, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be in theaters for like a day or a weekend, and then the following week it'll go into Netflix. The Departed was directed by Martin Scorsese. So, of course, if anyone's going to bring it back again, it will be him. I was wondering if this was, like, connected to Goodfellas at all. I'm still not 100% sure on that. It's been a while since I've seen Goodfellas. But this looks good. The de-aging tech that they did, like, I barely even noticed it. Like, in my mind's eye, this is still how these guys look. So, because it's very subtle. It didn't take them back to when they were, like, in their 20s or 30s. Like, it just took them back to, like, 50s, really. That's what they look like to me. Or 50s, maybe late 40s. But really, like, definitely 50s. There are definitely still some wrinkles on their faces. That last shot, the close-up shot of De Niro was, like, it looked a little, like, that was a little uncanny valley there, where it looked just a little not as sharp. But all the other scenes looked great. Joe Pesci was also. It was hard to make this movie because Joe Pesci didn't want to come back. He has been retired now for like 20 years, 10 years maybe, 15 years. But he's been retired, and apparently it was a really hard sell to get him back because he didn't. He was fine. He didn't need to go back into the spotlight, especially if the movie's not going to be good. But I mean, Martin Scorsese. How's that movie going to be bad? Taxi Driver, come on. But this looks really good. I mean, I was listening to this podcast. That's gonna become like a saying on here. But I was listening to this podcast, and they were talking about the Wolf of Wall. It was a podcast of which Jordan Belfort was the guest, and of course, the narcissistic egomaniac that he is. Not saying he's a bad person, just saying everything does seem to revolve around him a lot in conversations. Of course, I mean, that's a podcast setting, but I don't know. There are other podcasts where, like, they talk about things. Like, they talk about events, like, things they go through. Then the conversation doesn't necessarily have to center around them, but maybe their thoughts. But this was, like, I don't know. That was my take on Jordan Belfort. But I love The Wolf of Wall Street. And he was saying that he was really happy that Martin Scorsese ended up directing it because he really knows how to tell a story. And it's a story without a moral lens on it. It's just a story that's a story. And it doesn't have any hidden agendas. It doesn't cue you as to what you should be feeling. It's just, this is what's happening in these characters' lives, and you come to your own conclusions. And I mean, I'm already getting that from this trailer. That just came to mind. I mean, just even like, even just that one shot of him shooting dude, like just how just how the trailer was cut. Of course, that might not necessarily have been Martin Scorsese. That could have been Netflix's trailer department, or that they outsourced it. I don't know how Netflix does trailers. Usually studios, they hire out outside entities to cut their trailers. Well, I don't know about usually, but I know that's a common practice. So I don't know, but I mean, just it feels very, with these old, 70-year-old dudes, it seems very high energy, which is good. It seems really cool. Al Pacino, but I mean, these guys, these are just like the rocks, the classics. So I mean, these are like, it's gonna be good. Like, whether or not it's gonna be, I don't know, because, I don't know, but previous Martin Scorsese films that I've watched have been, amazing. So, I mean, I can't think this is going to be anything less. I mean, just the ones I mentioned so far, just The Departed, Wolf of Wall Street, Taxi Driver. These are amazing movies. I can't imagine this movie won't be as amazing as well with this cast. So, well, anyways, thank you for watching. This is Looking Good with Nate, trailer reaction for The Irishman. Please like and share this trailer reaction, subscribe to the channel, check out the Twitter page LGW/Nate, Instagram page Looking Good W Nate, Facebook page Looking Good W/Nate, and the audio series and podcast on Spotify, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. Thanks for watching. What'd you think? Please let me know in the comments.